Hello, hello. My name is Rhea, and welcome to Bad Faith. It is a visual novel by the creator who made Melissa Cat Trigger. So I love their game, so I'm going to try this one out. Good morning, fellow board members. As you may surmise, I am the lead doctor for the new Fit treatment account. The one concerning the small child on Friday. What happened, doctor? Let me explain, sir. I know this is a major issue, as I have seen it firsthand, and as board member of the company that hired you, we have the right to know. What does this mean for our company? Are we liable? How are we going to explain this to our investors, to the public? Members, please, let it talk. Doctor, you have the floor. I assume you will talk about your case summary, Doctor. Please continue. We are waiting for your answers. Yes, thank you. Let me start right now. A few weeks earlier. Nurse, is that boy comfortable? The boy's comfortable on the scanner bed. I can start when you're ready, Doc. Excellent. Scan now. It's scanning now, Doc. Hear that puppy purr. It better. It cost the clinic millions. It's been weeks, hasn't it? About 4 weeks now. The mother says the boy's been doing his treatments. Yeah, well. Another note, nurse. Yes? Cats purr, not dogs. Thanks, Doc. Can always count on you. Scanning's done. Thank you, nurse. Bring up the scan now. Unfortunately, it's as I expected. No change? He gained back the pound he lost, most likely water weight, too. Mom claims he's been closely monitoring him, but so far the boy's lost no weight. Do you think there's any hope for him? Be optimistic. He may simply be a little slow to respond. It may take a while, but I think we may see results sooner or later. That's comforting, I guess, but nobody else we've treated has been this slow. So, what are you going to tell the mom? She's definitely not going to be happy with what I say to her. Poor kid. I hope she doesn't chew him out for another week of this. Godspeed, then. What's going on? What does he have? Doctor, do you have any news about my boy? I do, ma'am. I'll be frank with you. The scans show no change. I see. My team and I are currently working through a study with your boy about what may be happening. However, this has gone further than we anticipated. Is that so? Treatment usually shows results starting on the 2nd week, and it seems your son is either unusually slow to respond or may not be benefiting from the treatment at all. So now what? Well, the treatment for weight loss has not failed before, so this is something quite unusual. But doctor, we do believe some of it may just be your son's biology is reacting slower than usual to the treatment. Doctor, please. However, if you do not think this stuff is sufficiently beneficial to your son's overall health, I would understand if you would like me to suggest alternative clinics for you. Doctor, listen to me. I have tried everything. Every diet, every fad, every book, every treatment. My son has failed in every single venture. It's only gotten worse over the years. Do you know what I feel when I bring him out in public? When others look at him and then look at the mother responsible for him? Shame, guilt, failure. You are my last hope, Doctor, you and your clinic. I cannot guarantee progress. I feel powerless to save my son from hell. Look at him. I can't even face it sometimes. Wow, you... I mean, I get it's for his health, but you're being a little... Ugh. I'm sorry, Doctor. I feel hopeless throughout. It does seem, however, this is all my fault. Obesity is a complex health issue, and nutritional science is still frequently updating. I guess it's... all that's left is to pray to God, right? Pray the fat away, haha. We will find a way to help your son soon. Sure, Doctor. Let's try another week of treatment and see if it bears any results. 1 week later. Is the boy comfortable? He's all set. Should I scan now? Yes. Initiate the scan, please. What do you think about the boy's mom, Doctor? I'm negative about her. This doesn't leave the room, but I feel kind of sorry for the kid. The mom is overbearing. It's good that we're trying to get her son to be a little bit healthier, but I just don't like it when it comes from a bad place. Thank God you feel it too, Doc. I hope we're wrong, though. Maybe we're assuming too much. Scan's done. Take a look. As expected, nothing has Now, wait a second. There has been significant shift of weight. 5 pounds down. 5 pounds down? Are you kidding me? Do a rescan, but if this is correct, the treatment seems to be working. But the treatment has never made anyone lose 5 pounds in a week before. Other vitals seem perfectly healthy. It may simply be a weird anomaly. I'm going to run a few more tests, but if this is correct, we'll see a skinnier kid in no time. I have some excellent news. Your son has lost 5 pounds. Ma'am?
Yes, that's great. What does that mean?
He suppressed any patient's weekly loss under the treatment, and his vitals seem to be perfectly healthy. We're still researching how our treatment may have resulted in this phenomenon, but I think we're finally making great progress.
Of course, Doctor. Thank the Lord for granting us this small bit of hope. It's times like these that my faith is rewarded.
We'll continue treatment to the next week. If this continues, you'll see a healthier boy.
My son, handsome, soon enough.
I don't like her. Don't like her at all. The next week. Is the boy comfortable?
I guess. A bit nervous as usual, maybe.
Start the scan, then.
So, what the heck happened last time? Nothing for weeks and then all of a sudden 5 pounds?
We spent time putting together a hypothesis about it. So far, the working hypothesis is that the treatment must have lagged against some kind of fat buildup, and then kind of gave way last week.
That's good?
It certainly could be, if it means weight loss normalizes. Otherwise, if he starts to lose weight continually at that rate, we'll have to stop treatment.
It's just kind of freaky. Scan's complete, Doc.
Well, would you look at that? 2.5 pounds. What a relief. I guess our hypothesis must be correct.
I guess it's just smooth sailing from here, right?
One hopes. I wonder why they have to scan all of him for... weight. Like, shouldn't they just weigh him? I don't know.
Only 2.5 pounds?
It's optimal news, ma'am. That means we're keeping a steady pace for your son's weight loss.
Maybe for you, Doctor, but I expected different. Or maybe I shouldn't have.
Would you be able to clarify what you mean, ma'am?
After the news last week, I slowed my prayers, but the Lord is testing me. This is my punishment for not sticking to my faith.
Weight loss is a slow process. You should be proud of your boy for the progress.
God doesn't have a timetable, Doctor. If you had read your scriptures, you would know. His will is swift, his love limitless.
Let's just stick to the treatment for now, ma'am. Put a pause on any dietary or activity changes to your son until further notice. I'm sure things will continue to improve. The week after. This traffic is killing me. Hello?
Doc, where the hell are you?
Sorry, I'm running late. Traffic has been a pain. I'm still driving to the clinic.
Well, drive on the shoulder or something. The kid just came in and he...
Slow down. Why are you screaming? What happened?
You gotta look at this. I started the scan just now. This is messed up. I don't know what's happening.
I'm on my way. Please get me the scan as soon as possible. Goodness. Did you just, like, move traffic out of the way? God's will and all? How can this happen?
I don't know. Is this normal? Have you ever heard of anyone losing 20 pounds in a week?
I've read about the mixed martial arts competitors doing it to reach a certain weight class before a fight, but they're intense and extreme cases. You wouldn't be able to do that unless you had a team of sports specialists. Even with that, you'd need a build capable of it, which this boy doesn't have.
This is bad, right? Please prove me wrong here.
I'm checking the vitals, but I don't see anything wrong. Everything is in working order. I can't find anything that should show any signs of neglect or injury.
I guess you're proving me wrong?
I'm going to stop treatment for now, but continue monitoring. We'll talk to the mom soon. Ma'am? Ma'am?
Oh, Doctor, I did not see you there. Do you see that? My boy, he's becoming more and more handsome by the minute.
Not to alarm you, but the result is beyond expectations.
God's will surpass expectations, Doctor.
This is an extreme amount of weight loss. I told you last week, and I need to ask again, have you changed his diet or his lifestyle in any way?
Are you implying that I'm starving my beloved child? Doctor, I am powerless to do so. I have been powerless for so long. It is God's hand now to make my son handsome. 20 pounds is just... If I'm doing something in error, please point it out to me. Tell me if I'm starving him. Tell me if I'm questioning my faith and cheating. Ma'am? Otherwise, I suggest you stick with being a doctor and not my son's parent. It's true that we found nothing wrong with his vitals at this point. However, I am stopping treatment, but continuing our monitoring of the situation for now. Do what you must. It's not like the treatment was the solution after all. Ooh. I don't think God would just make him skinny all of a sudden. Is the boy comfortable? Is the boy comfortable, nurse? Yes, doc. Please begin scanning. You don't even need to scan. It's imperative. The team must know. I want to know. There you go, doctor. You happy? Print it out. I want to hold it myself. He's off the obesity marketers. He's basically 10 to 15 pounds away from leaving the overweight status. Please tell me you actually stopped the treatment last week. I did. Maybe the kid has some kind of super gene? Maybe the treatment is making him lose everything super fast? I can definitely check his records again, but nothing indicates the child would be any different from the other people we treated. Vitals show no sign of damage. However what? His body cavity is shrinking, like his fat is being sucked out, compressing his frame inwards. What? Like a Capri Sun packet? I'm glad they explained that, because it wasn't really following. That's a crude way to describe it, but yes. If the treatment isn't the reason this is happening, then... Looks like we need to form a new hypothesis. Doc, can I ask you something? Yes? Please promise me to get that kid away from that mom. I'm scared of what is happening. I will speak to her now. Doctor, do you see my son? I do, ma'am. Do you see how close he is to being handsome? Ma'am, I suggest that we begin a frequent monitoring of your son around the clock. We have a bed here at the clinic. We suggest that you do not bring him back home. I understand your concern. God's light scares the unbelievers. But when you open your eyes, doctor, you too will see the light. The one I feared on my journey here. One to bestow on my son. No. Ma'am, I have respected your religious beliefs up to this point, but this kid needs full monitoring at our clinic 24/7. Something is very wrong here, and your viewpoint of your God needs to stay out of our way. I've already told you. I am powerless. Do what you will with my son. He will soon be handsome, in his image. See those scans? We're so close, sweetie. Members of the board, I am a woman of science. I believe in hard evidence and study and facts. But even I know now the power of him. Isn't he handsome, doctor? Ma'am. Shush. Almost there, doctor. Almost there. Ooh. That was cool. I know it wasn't really a game, it was more of a story, but I got to have some choices, so that kind of, I don't know if that changes the story of any way, but wow, that was really interesting. It was an interesting kind of look at horror and religion. If you guys would like to give this game a try, I will leave a link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Rhea, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!